Stevens to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'm Dave Stevens. By my side is football analyst Mike Steele.
You know, Dave, players can go a whole career and never see the postseason. I was fortunate enough to see a few in my day, but I'd recommend these guys enjoy the moment. It may not happen again.
Yeah, Mike, that's a good point. Well, let's start some playoff football.
Blue 33, ready.
Number 30, fumble on the field.
The running back needs to tuck that ball away better when contact is coming. It will be interesting to see if the offense can do anything on this drive following that turnover.
A penalty marker on the play. He can't bring it in. Let's see what the call on the field is.
I'm watching the wideout come back and motion that it wasn't on target. You can't always blame the QB, son.
Pittsburgh takes the penalty.
You know,
He crosses the goal line. Touchdown.
huge credit goes to the blockers on that touchdown. That really paved the way right into the end zone.
It's good. Pittsburgh strikes first today, 7-0.
Scoring first sets the tone for the rest of the day. Now that they've done it once, getting back into the end zone always seems easier. Let's see what the offense can do with this drive. I'm sure they'd love to go down and put an end to this lead they're facing.
Heaves a pass. Makes the catch. Touchdown!
What a play! That is what football is all about.
The kicker on the kick. It's good! Orlando is getting set for the kickoff. Number 2 boots this one into the end zone.
Black 41. Sit hut.
He sends one. He can't make the catch.
As a QB, your guys have to help you out. Sure, bad throws happen, but when it hits your hands, you have to make the play. I remember throwing footballs through swinging tires as a kid. I'm willing to bet this QB did the same thing. That pass was dead on.
Sends a pass. Caught. And that's enough for a first down.
Some throws require touch and some require zip. That, my friend, was a rocket shot.
Number 38 makes a nice catch. That will bring up first down.
Those quick first downs like that really help the offense get into a rhythm.
Complete to touchdown.
The home team showed us great execution and determination on that touchdown.
It's good. Pittsburgh will take the lead with that score, 14-7.
The home team is in control now. They're going to look out and get a solid stop of defense to stay in that driver's seat. It's a one-score game, Dave. You have to feel good about your chances here if you're the offense. Let's see how they execute.
That will bring up second down.
Green 46. Green 46. Go!
Rayner drops back. He rifles one. Short to the sideline. That will bring up third down.
I think the wideout is down there, down counting his fingers after that pass. Take that fastball to access baseball.
Fourth down.
Everyone was covered up by the first down line. The only option they had was to check down for a shorter completion and hope the receiver could make a few people miss. It's a close one so far today. Let's see if the offense can extend their lead on this drive.
The Ironhawks starts the drive from the 10. Rockets one out to the right side of the field. And they can't connect. Incomplete.
Blue 26.
Roethlisberger back to pass. Bullet pass.
The defense has to rally after that. You can give up a big play, that's going to happen, but don't let this turn into a momentum builder.
And he misses his mark.
As a QB, your guys have to help you out. Sure, bad throws happen, but when it hits your hands, you have to make the play.
Pass complete to number 10. That will move the chains. First down.
Ready, go!
airs one out way downfield along the sideline. Incomplete pass. Steps into the pocket. Incomplete. Roethlisberger dropping back. Incomplete.
Sometimes you have to have that gunslinger mentality and take a shot to keep the defense on their toes. It didn't work out that time, but it will still let the D know that this QB isn't afraid to test them deep.
Baker takes the kickoff. Makes the return up to the 11.
The away team needs to execute on this drive. If they want to start eating away at that lead, they've let the other team build up on them.
The QB hands it off. Second down.
Red 44. Red 44. Hike.
He hands it to number 13.
Red 23. Red 23. Set.
The first quarter comes to an end. The Iron Hawks with the edge so far. 17-7.
47. Blue 47. Go.
Steps into the pocket. Pulled in by number 11.
They were able to make the completion, but they'll come up well short of the first down.
The punt's away. Number 28 catches the punt.
The away team needs to get their act together on defense. They'll need a big turnover or a quick stop to try and shift the momentum back in their favor.
Bullet pass out past the first down marker, and it's off.
Black tonight.
He hands it to the runner. Third and short. Roethlisberger looking to pass. He launches one deep to the right side of the field, and he can't reel it in.
When it's third and long, sometimes you've got to throw it downfield, even when you know that's exactly what the defense is expecting. It just didn't work out for them at that time.
Number 24 takes the kick.
It needs to be go time for the offense. They need to stop messing around. Tighten up your chin strap and get ready to drive the ball down the field.
And it's off.
Well, Dave, Stickum isn't legal anymore, so this receiver has to maintain focus, or he's going to be getting plenty of splinters from the bench soon.
Blue 19. Blue 19. Ready.
And he goes down. Sacked back at the 38. That'll bring up fourth down.
The defense was expecting pass the whole way. The safeties and corners had the top covered, which left that short pass as the only option. It's going to take multiple possessions for the defense to get back into this game. I'm expecting a lot of runs on this drive to keep the clock moving.
Green 17.
That brings up second down.
Go.
Pitching it off to number 24. Eventually dragged down, and that's enough for a first down.
This line today, regardless of who is in the backfield, they're making it a point to create those running lanes.
And he safely steps out up at the 40-yard line. That will move the chains. A flag on the play. He decides to keep it himself. Well, we'll see if that holds up after the penalty. Pittsburgh will accept the penalty.
That's a great cadence by the QB. He's been working on drawing these guys off sides, and
It's caught for the score!
you know, the running back will sit and beg for the ball on those short distances, so it's always nice to see the QB pass that pigskin in for 6.
It's good! Pittsburgh widens the gap a bit with that score. 24-7.
The home team moves firmly into control of this matchup with their 2-possession lead. The away team needs to execute on this drive. If they want to start eating away at that lead, they've let the other team build up on them.
And he crosses the goal line for a touchdown.
Huge credit goes to the blockers on that touchdown. That really paved the way right into the end zone.
The kick is made. It's It's good. Orlando recovered some ground with that score, 24-14.
That score is a good start, but they're going to get their defense on the same page if they want to get back into this game.
Number 10 catches the kickoff.
The home team has built up a nice lead and should focus on extending this drive as long as possible to eat up that clock.
He hands it off. Second down. Hands it to number 24, Orlando. Takes their first timeout. That will bring up third down. Quarterback to pass. Number 24 makes the sack. The offense will lose about 9. Orlando calls their second timeout. That'll bring up fourth down. Fielded at the 26.
The offense needs to execute on this drive if they want to start eating away at that lead they've let the other team build up on them.
Orlando will call their third and their final timeout here. Second down. Rayner drops back. He throws one. Incomplete.
Baker has to make that catch or he's going to risk the quarterback thinking he's an unreliable target.
He's hit hard, and he'll be sacked down at the 35-yard line. That brings up fourth down. The punt's away. Number 51 takes the kick.
The defense has their backs to the wall here. Look for some aggressive blitz packages and tight coverage.
A penalty flag on the field. Pitches the ball out to the runner. Let's see what the call on the field is. Pittsburgh will turn down the penalty.
Huge play here, Dave. Nearly broke it wide open. They've got the makings of a fantastic drive here.
The pitch is taken by number 24. Third down. Roethlisberger back to pass. He rifles one. That'll bring up fourth down.
Bullet passes are so hard, Dave. That's when I knew I was done with the game, when I only had 1 or 2 of those per game left in the tank. The away team needs to get something going on this drive.
He steps back to pass. That gets us to second down.
Red 23, go!
Fires a run. The pass is intercepted.
This quarterback is a competitor. He wants nothing more than to get right back out there after a poor play like that and have an opportunity to turn things around. Points off of turnovers is an important statistic in football. If the defense can prevent them from executing here, all of the momentum built up from that turnover will be lost.
Second down. There's the kick. Just barely missed it.
The away team has dug themselves into quite a hole here. They've got a chance to regain some of that on this drive.
That will bring up second down.
Blue 33, ready.
Rayner looking to pass. He safely steps out of bounds. Third down.
Red 9, set.
Drops back into the pocket. Another sack for the defense. This one will push the offense back to the 26. That will do it for the second quarter. The home team out in front, 24-14. Simon on the punt. Number 10 catches the punt. Well, we've got a report from Emma Adams down on the field. Emma, what do you have for us?
Thanks, Dave. I talked with the coach for Pittsburgh during halftime. He said the offense was working well. He continued by remarking that they were able to manipulate the defense by using different formations and were keeping them off balance with a good mix of run and pass. Back to you.
Emma, thank you. They'll start things off from the 18-yard line. A flag on the play. Well, we'll see if that holds up after the penalty. The away team will accept the penalty.
Green 17.
Oh, looks like the early
Green
bird
17.
doesn't always
Ready.
get the worm. That'll cost them 5 yards.
Second down.
Green 29. Green 29. Set. Set hut.
Here comes the rush. Fuller makes the reception. And he's brought down up at the 17.
Great
Green
anticipation
33.
by the
Green
quarterback to
33.
throw it where the
Ready.
receiver needed to be.
Drops back into the pocket. Number 82. Make touchdown.
That was a great call by the coach and great execution by the players.
Hike.
Orlando can't convert the two-point try. Orlando reclaims some lost ground. 24-22.
At this point, Dave, it's up to the offense to regain control of this game by chewing the clock or scoring points. The home team can make this a 2-score game with a nice drive and finish here. Let's see if they can execute.
Roethlisberger makes the pitch. Second down.
Go.
And he's tackled up near the line by Carlson. Third down and
Green
long.
3. Green.
Quarterback to pass. Tackled up near the 30-yard line. Fourth down.
Set hut.
He punts it away. Number 24 takes the punt.
The away team has to feel good about where they are. They're down by a single score and are in control of what happens next.
And he goes down. Sacked down at the
Blue 26. Blue 26. Hut.
19. He pitches the ball to the runner. Third down.
Green 46. Green 46. Hike.
Stopped before he could break loose. That'll bring up fourth down.
Set hike.
Simon on the punt. Fielded at the 20. Tackled after a return of 11.
The home team has the chance to make this a 2-score game with this possession.
That will bring up second down.
Go.
Number 24 takes the carry. That will bring up first down.
This line today, regardless of who is in the backfield, they're making it a point to create those running lanes.
Fires one. That brings up second down.
Red 44.
Roethlisberger steps back into the pocket. And he's off. That will move the chains. That signals the end of the third quarter. Pittsburgh out in front, 24-22.
Set hike.
He tucks it and runs. Second down. Second down.
Red 44. Go.
Coming with pressure. He turns it upfield. Third down and short.
44.
Steps into the pocket. Bullet pass across the first down line. Good enough for a first down.
Green 3. Set hut.
Number 24 on the run. Second down. Second down.
Set hike.
Number 24 on the run.
Green. Hut.
Fourth down.
The offense was expecting heavy pass coverage over the top and wisely ran the ball to pick up a few yards.
And he's good from 51 yards out. Pittsburgh adds to their score, 27-22.
We aren't seeing perfect drives here, Dave, but again, we see points on the board. This is a pressure drive for the offense. They've got a chance to pull back into the driver's seat with a score on this possession.
That brings up second down.
Black 11. Black 11. Ready?
Rain fumble on the field. Taken down.
Rayner got his hands in there and knocked it loose. The home team has the chance to make this a two-score game with this possession.
And he's good from 26 yards out. Pittsburgh extends their lead 30-22.
So it's back to the defense, Dave. The offense has proven again it can put up points. If the offense can drive down the field and get some points here, I'd expect to see a big momentum shift in the game.
That'll give them a fresh set of downs.
Blues 47.
Quick first downs like that keep the defense guessing.
Quarterback to pass. Second down and long.
Blue 7. Set. Sit hut.
Uncorks this one to the sideline, deep downfield. Touchdown!
I think the defense was expecting run there. The linebackers' eyes were glued to the backfield, and they didn't give much coverage help to the DBs.
Orlando can't convert the two-point try. Orlando recovered some ground with that score, 30-28.
The home team needs a score on this drive, or they'll risk blowing their lead and letting them come back.
Pittsburgh will begin the drive from the 25-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
This is not the type of offense you want to hand momentum like this to. They have some real threats on the field.
Black 8. Sit hike.
The defense sending pressure. The ball falls to the ground, incomplete. Pitches it out to number 24. Orlando will use their first time out here. That will bring up first down. Number 24 takes the carry. Second down. He steps back to pass. The QB tucks it in and runs. And that's enough for a first down.
Receiver gets up with a big first down motion. Pretty sure the defense have seen enough of that already.
Second and short.
Green 3. Green, go.
Roethlisberger dropping back. And he's off. And he's brought down close to the 11. That'll bring up a fresh set of downs.
Let me tell you, Dave, hearing those chains move is one of the best sounds to the offense.
And he steps out. And he steps in for 6. Touchdown.
The home team had all cylinders firing on that touchdown.
He steps back to pass. Rockets one over to the left side of the end zone. It's caught for the score. That'll be good for 2 points.
Huge credit goes to the blockers on that touchdown. That really paved the way right into the end zone.
Pittsburgh adds to their score, 38-28.
We're now looking at a 2-possession lead for the home team. The away team has dug themselves into quite a hole here. They've got a chance to regain some of that on this drive.
And they can't connect. Incomplete. Rayner dropping back. Incomplete.
Red 31. Red 31. Ready. Sit hut.
Fires a rock out to the sideline. Orlando calls their second timeout. Fourth down.
That's a pro-level pass. If you can make that pass, you can be a pro. Simple as that.
Forced out of bounds.
We can see some jawing going on between those two on the last play, Dave. The wideout definitely looking to get the best of that matchup.
Hurls a pass. The receiver catches it. He leaps into the end zone for the score.
That was a well-designed play to get him open on that short pass into the end zone.
We've got an injured player down on the field. And it's good. Pittsburgh adds another score, 45-28.
We've talked about it a few times, Dave. They're really playing a complete game this go-round. The away team needs to get something going on this drive.
Tosses a pass, complete. And he safely steps out. Good enough for a first down.
This is not the type of offense you want to hand momentum like this to. They have some real threats on the field.
Complete. And he steps out around the 35-yard line.
Quick first downs like that keep the defense guessing.
Hike.
Taken down. Orlando takes their last time out. Second down.
That's pure focus out of the receiver there. He knows the defense is buried down, but kept his eyes on the ball and protected it after the catch, too.
Third down and long.
39. Black 39. Ready.
Rayner back to pass. And it's off. Fourth and long.
Blue 19. Blue 19. Ready.
Dropping back, Pittsburgh sends men on the blitz. He steps in for 6.
This receiver, such a good wingspan. He's got the ability to get that ball even when the ball isn't perfectly passed.
Number 2 makes the kick, and it's good. Orlando bridges the gap a bit. What a game today, Mike. Now, who do you see have the most impact on the outcome?
Roethlisberger for the home